What's up, you guys? And for those that don't know, my name is Raine11, and if you don't follow me on Twitter, you're missing out. So like I said yesterday's fade video, I don't have a whole lot of time, I don't have a whole lot of like stuff to do. So I have a lot of time. That's what I meant to say. I basically so I don't work during the week. I work on the weekends, and so basically my whole week is free to do whatever I want. And I'm getting to the point where I am running out of things to do. I bought a few games to play so I could keep myself busy, you know, and I beat all those games. And usually I can only queue up with people in Overwatch if there's a ton of people playing, and so that's sort of out of the question. And Rocket League is very frustrating for me easily, so my only thing to do is to play either on Fade or on World. Oh my god. On Fade or on Raine's Adventures. And so when I play on these, I don't know what to do because I don't want to do too much progress without you guys, you know, being updated and being shown. And I don't want to just spend the whole time collecting materials. Like, that's not fun either. What I find fun is building. So I need these big projects, okay? So that's why I started doing the castle, because I wanted a big project to work on that I didn't really have to show on camera. And so if you follow me on Twitter, what I'm trying to get at is if you follow me on Twitter, you've already seen this build, but I'd like to show you on camera. Bam! Oh my gosh, you're saying, oh my goodness, Raine, you built that? Yep, I built it all by myself, and I'm very happy with it. What I did express on Twitter is I'm not liking the flat color. Some people said, oh, how about you change the clay out with a different color? I've already collected tons of this color, so I really don't want to do that because I don't want to take it all down. And I had a good idea going, but I do understand what you're saying. I feel like maybe if we add some cyan wool. Let's see if we actually have any. Okay, I have this. Like, I feel like if I do this and add some like cyan wool into the pattern, so like maybe instead of those stone bricks up there, we change it out with some cyan wool, that may give it some color, you know? And so it's not just like a solid flat color. But I really like how this turned out. It didn't really line up correctly, which is my only pet peeve. My only pet peeve. But I mean, there's really nothing I can do with that. What was right here? That's what we're doing. Okay, let me do that real quick. But I really like that I can walk on this already. Like, this view is freaking awesome, being able to see the desert all over there. It's probably one of my favorite things, is the views from up here. And so I'm really happy that I got it all set up so I could do that. The next thing to do is set it up over there so I can you know, get up and down from this place. But that's not really a too big concern of mine. And I just did a flat wall here because there's not really any point to this area over here. It's mainly just to look. So, oh, I already like that from this angle. But yeah, this freaking view, like, I feel like once we get a more town over there, you'll be able to see the subjects, which will be really cool. I don't like this right here. This sort of scares me because this is a weak point, you know? And so if we're being realistic and being, with the lore, like, people are going to get in through that point, and maybe even that point. So that scares me, that the fact that I don't have anything there. Maybe just we should throw together, like, a random, like, mess of cobblestone just to show that we're trying to block it off. But that's that thought. And then, do I have any ladders? I don't, so we'll just tower up here. And I like this view, too, being able to sort of see the tower. There's a crafting bench up there. Being able to see the tower and move around, which is also nice. But over here, like, look, I just sort of threw this together. Nobody's gonna be over here to see this stuff, and I'm never gonna see it, so I figured, you know, it doesn't really matter, you know. I'm not too concerned with it. I do like doing this though. Ooh-da! Boom. Let's take a little farther look as we're going to the next project of the day. I'll just place that right there. But yeah, I like how it turned out. Cyan is sort of the color I want to go with. Oh yeah, that actually adds a little bit of color. Doesn't really fit. Maybe if we use more of it in other places, it'll look nice. But that does add a little bit of color, and so you can see. I like it. I like it. Okay, but we're not going to be working at any of these places. I really want to work on the mine because I saw some screenshots online of a mine, and I thought it looked really cool, and figured I want to do one. Oh, sorry. That's I'm trying to get my screenshots up while I talk. But yeah, I saw a photo of a mine. on online, and I thought I should take a crack at it. And I've been coming past this place right here, and I've wanted to do stuff with it and haven't been able to. So I'd really like to do some stuff. The first thing we need to do is pretty it up. Okay, so we need all this cobblestone gone. I know we talked about having like the road come through here. I don't want to do that. I feel like that's gonna be sort of awko, and so I don't really want to mess with that. I feel like what we should do is have like a cart, like a mine cart that takes stuff out to right here. But I feel like the road should go around, you know, should come right here, so you don't necessarily see it. All right. And then here's what the other thing I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, okay, so we got some sand right here, right? And in real life, sand is grainy. You know, like this sand right here is not going to stay up like this. So I feel like we should also use trap doors as a way to sort of show, hey, we're holding up the sand by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I feel like that'll look really cool. If we do it like on a bigger scale and sort of flatten stuff off, sort of just showing that we're holding the sand back, and maybe finish it off by doing stuff like this. So show that we're trying to hold this sand back, and then every once in a while we need to fix this. I don't want any of this being seen. I don't like sandstone in this mine, and so I'm probably going to end up getting rid of all the sandstone too. But I also want to build like stuff like a crane. I feel like a crane would look really cool, and I want to build some storage for the blocks that they're going to collect. And I also collected some iron and some coal, so we can show like some ores that are getting transported. I feel like that'll also look really cool. And I want to block off some areas too that are not really necessary. I feel like we can also incorporate this as an obsidian mine. Like just cover this with water and have this be like an official obsidian mine. Have some signs to get to some places too, but I would block off this right here. Maybe. We'll see. So I'm going to cut away. I'm going to clean up the place and then probably start planning the crane first. And then after I get all that stuff situated, I'll come back and we'll build a crane with you, okay? That sounds like a good idea to me. Alright, so I finished cleaning this up. I'm not completely sold on the whole trapdoor thing yet. I feel like maybe once it grows on me, I'll get used to it. But for right now, I'm not really feeling it. But what I did do, and what I started to do, because I didn't finish, is I started to get rid of stuff like the andesite, and replace it with stone. And then I cleaned up this area a little bit, so it's just all stone. I plan to do that here as well. I need a lot of dirt because I just want to fill this in. I probably will leave this. And I think we might actually put the crane there. No, actually, no, that's a bad idea. Crane wants to be seen, not hidden. But I'm going to leave that open. I feel like that's necessary. I think we should put the crane actually right here. Should be good. So let's start building the crane. It's
and there was rain. Let there be rain, and there was rain. On me, everything. Let there be rain, and there was rain. Let there be rain, and there was rain. Let there be rain, and there was rain. Let there be rain, and there was rain.
I had no intention of making this myself, thank you.
Let there be you. Let there be rain, and there was rain. 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 On me, everything. Let there be
All right, so to finish it off, I added a few little minor details. I'm also going to add some torches to sort of give it some more life. But we added the ore, like I said. I put down some rail, which I really like, except I don't like right here. It doesn't connect, or it's not facing the right way. I feel like I could fix that by doing... Nope, won't ever fix. So that sucks. I don't like that it's not on these, but I can't because of this. And then I made this little thing, which is a nice little minecart, is what it's supposed to be. And I can actually get in this thing. Watch. Da 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 da, which is really cool. I think what we should also do is make like a minecart, furnace, like that. Let's sleep real quick, and also put it on the track just to sort of show. Well, we probably should make two then, because there's 2 tracks. Let's make another one. Easy peasy. Oops. Little tiny minor details. It's all about the details, honestly. So we'll add 2, and we'll place them in the same area, so that we'll place them right here like that. So just to show. And then what I also did is I added little rails right there. I added this area right here, which is pretty nice, and I think I'm going to touch this up off camera. But other than that, we finished the mine. I feel like this is really cool. The reason why I've been wanting to do this is because I wanted to mine here, and I don't want to, like, mine this out. I want to, unless I'm, like, doing stuff. So I think I'm going to actually start using this mine. And now that I have like an area, it'll look really cool. The next thing to do is add the road going alongside so I can see it all the time. But I really like this build. Probably one of my favorite builds so far on the world. So very happy. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this little journey. Sorry about like the misunderstandings maybe during editing, but I hope you guys enjoyed regardless. If you have any more ideas on what else we could add to this area, you know, like what other things would you see in a mine, I would definitely be open to suggestions. This is just what I came up with off the top of my head. But again, if you have your own suggestions, please leave a comment down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, and we'll see you guys next episode.